Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the Forum Sims podcast. How are you? Ties.
Hello, Myla. I am great. And you?
I am fine too, but I miss California weather. Do you also miss your home in Europe?
Yes, I already miss Timo and my dogs. California's weather is wonderful. I envy you for that. But we're here because we need to do some work.
Yes, I begin by thanking our wonderful listeners. Thanks also to our sponsors for their support.
Myla Beauty has a full catalog of makeup products and has new products for the summer, including eyeshadow palettes with vibrant colors and beautiful lip tints. Everything is available in the online store. What's your favorite lip tint color, Myla?
I like the red ones, but I use them all. TW also has new stuff, with the relaunch of Season 1 and Season 2 team football uniform kits. In addition, they have also released kits for the current Sims Liga season. What's your favorite thus?
It's hard to choose it. All are beautiful. Ultimately, it doesn't matter as I will only wear the Winsler shirt to support my boyfriend.
That makes sense. If you want to sponsor our podcast, send a message to the podcast profile on Instagram. All links to our Instagram profiles are in the description of this video.
It's time to announce our guest today. She is multi-talented, model for O Productions and Star Mats, singer, ambassador for Myla Beauty, Jin Puissance, Muse Corsets and Supernova Concepts and CEO. From Simmer's Secret,
Naya
Naya
Collins.
Hello, darlings. Thanks for the invite. Glad to be with you once again.
Welcome to our podcast, Naya. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Lately, the work is overwhelming, although I have never been happier.
I can imagine. Thank you for taking this time for us. We want it to be fun for you.
Want to start our interview with a curiosity. Why did you choose the white dove emoji to put in your name on Instagram? What does this mean for you?
This bird symbolizes freedom, and I have chosen this emoji to always remind myself to follow my dreams and never give up on them. And to be able to reach these dreams, you have to take risks sometimes, and if you are a bird in a cage, you will never pursue them.
Sure, this is a beautiful metaphor.
You're a businesswoman, and we're going to talk about all your jobs. I'd like to start with Simmer's Secret, your bikini brand. Why did you choose this segment? What was your goal in creating Simmer's Secret?
I really love spending time at the beach, and a girl can never have enough bikinis, right? But the plan was to spice this segment up a little and design luxurious bikinis like you have never seen before.
Definitely. It made me realize that I need a few more bikinis.
What's it like being CEO of Simmer's Secret? What are your duties in the company?
The funny thing is, I have never felt like I'm the boss or anything. I always look at my girls as if they are my family. I love creating with them so much. I love how the campaigns are turning out. I love everything about my job.
You release many collections throughout the year. What inspires you in the creation process?
The creation process is really simple. A category pops into my head, and I just start designing creations around that one theme, and sometimes my imagination is faster than my hands.
How do you choose the theme for each collection?
It's so random I can't even answer this question. Maybe the number one factor is the actual season or a scene that I fell in love with.
The Simmer's Secret feed is very organized and harmonic. As entrepreneurs, we know how important this is for building a brand. Are you also responsible for marketing?
Yes, in my brand I am responsible for everything, the creating process, selecting the right scene, and also styling our page. It's really important for me that my brand shows how much energy and time we invest in it.
Are there more people helping you at Simmer's Secret?
Of course, my dear Musa is our creative director. She helps me a lot, especially with planning shows and posters.
Simmer's Secret has a casting of models or ambassadors. What is it like to work with the models? Have you ever had any disagreements or an uncomfortable situation?
It's literally the best. Everyone is so nice, cute, and supportive. We hype each other up. If someone has a problem or just feels exhausted, we try to help them. So I really love this atmosphere. It's calming, and it's nice to have girls who support me no matter what.
Do you know exactly how many collections you've already made? Which one did you most enjoy creating?
Oh my god, a lot. I don't even know a number. I have been designing for 2 to 3 years, so you can imagine that's how many collections.
You always participate in Simmer's secret fashion shows and photo shoots. And yet you model for two agencies. What's the difference between working for your own company and working for other companies?
Yes, I am a part of two model agencies. Most of the time I model for my brand, yeah, but I really love working on new projects with these agencies as well. They are always so creative and professional.
Have you ever walked on catwalks? How was it for you?
Yes, I have, and not only on mines. It's always a feeling that I cannot express in words. It is like I am on another planet. It is so good to feel like a Victoria's Secret model sometimes.
Did you have any modeling experiences that you didn't like or found difficult to do?
Of course, there were campaigns that didn't fit me at all, but that is also part of my job, so you have to stick with it.
You are also an ambassador for other companies. Let's talk briefly about each one. What is your job like at Jim Pearson's? How did it start?
I really loved the message they promoted. That is why I applied to be an ambassador in the first place. Basically, we promote the two gym buildings and some really healthy products. Oh, and also there are some very cute fitness outfits also available at their website.
Then I will see them.
You are also an ambassador for the makeup brand Mila Beauty. How did you start in the company?
I have been in love with makeup since I was a little kid, and being a face of a beauty brand has always been one of my dreams.
Which Mila Beauty product do you like the most?
Their lipsticks are my favorite. They also have a shade that has my name, and it is my favorite color, obviously.
In addition to being a friend of Musa Delmer, you are also an ambassador for her brand, Muse Corsets. What is it like for you to be her ambassador? How did it start?
Musa is really creative and talented. I love working with her. We are always on the same page. We have similar ideas, which really makes the work so much easier. Besides work, she is one of my true best friends here, and I am so grateful for her.
How does your partnership with Supernova Concepts work?
I am in love with her scenes, so no doubt I wanted to be one of her ambassadors. Also, I had the pleasure to make a collection in collaboration with her.
The earliest memories we have of you are from your singing performances. How did your singing career start? When did you realize you wanted to be a singer?
I think since I was born, haha. Singing has always been my #1 passion. It is my safe place.
Do the lyrics of your songs have anything to do with your feelings or your love relationships? Are there any songs about you?
Texto, I always write my true story. I think it is really important that my listeners feel me in my own songs.
Which music video did you most enjoy shooting? Why?
It is a tie between Senorita and 100 Degrees.
We love seeing our guests' first post. That's a big milestone. We have your first publication.
You really had to scroll down a lot for this picture, oh my god. Such a baby face, oh my gosh. And these glasses, thank God I don't have them anymore.
Comment on your first photo and the text, see the world through rose-colored glasses. October 2, 2017.
Yeah, this was a basic caption from Pinterest.
Did that Naya from 6 years ago imagine that you would become the Naya of today? What has changed over time?
Not at all. If my older self would tell younger Naya, what is my life now, she would probably laugh in her face.
You share a lot on your Instagram profile about your work and professional projects. We didn't get to know much about his private life. You prefer to keep it that way. Is it very important to you?
I had a really messy relationship that was public, so after that, it is way better to keep that to myself, yeah. And sometimes when I am exhausted from social media, it is nice to know that there is a private life I can go back to.
Our childhoods say a lot about ourselves. Who was little Naya? We want to know what your childhood was like.
She was the silliest little girl I have ever seen. I was always in the middle of attention. I played concerts in my bedroom singing with a TV remote.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
A singer, always. And plan B was being an architect.
What kind of teenager were you? Rebel? Calm? Studious? How was your high school years?
I always concentrated on my studies, because I knew my goals and you gotta work really hard to reach them. But yeah, sometimes there were parties as well, of course.
Where do you live now? Do you travel often?
I live in the USA, but my home is a little country in the middle of Europe, so I travel a lot.
Oh, me too.
Did any of your projects fail? Do you regret any projects? If so, tell us what happened.
When I look at my older projects, I want to redo all of them, but that is because I am a perfectionist and that is just fine.
Who do you look up to, real person or SIM?
My parents.
Now, we're going to ask you some quick questions. What is your favorite color?
Burgundy.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Beach or mountain?
Beach.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Physical book or ebook?
Physical.
What's your favorite emoji?
The smiley with hearts around it.
Cat or dog?
Dog.
Football or basketball?
Basketball.
What's your favorite food?
Gyros.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Mind reading.
What is your favorite song at the moment?
Taylor Swift, You Are Losing Me.
What is your dream place to travel?
The Maldives.
If you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
Taylor Swift.
What is your favorite movie of all time?
Love, Rosie.
If you could be a fictional character, who would it be?
Catwoman.
What is your favorite hobby or activity?
Dancing or photographing.
What's the most valuable piece of advice you've ever received?
Be gentle to yourself. You are doing the best you can.
If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
Dog, obviously.
It was amazing talking to you, Naya. Thanks again for agreeing to participate in our podcast.
It was great for me too. Thanks for inviting me, girls.
You are amazing, Naya. I admire you for being such a powerful woman, and obviously for your work. Thank you to those who listened to us so far. Thank you also to our sponsors.
Follow us on Instagram Forum Sims and also follow us on our personal accounts. All links will be in the video description.
See you next week.
Bye.
I think we are 3 Taylor Swift fans.